Hello guys, welcome to the part 4 video of how to do your manuscript write-up. So now we have the introduction ready, methods is ready, statistics part is ready, discussion, you have all the major points that you want to discuss. Now the results section I think is the easiest section. Like the first paragraph is usually dedicated on the study selection process, how many studies are involved, basic patient characteristics. A second paragraph you can dedicate if there is any specific things that you want to comment. Most of the time I get this information from the comments or remarks column of the data sheet. If you go back to the data collection video, I might have, I have mentioned that I like to have one column that talks about variabilities in the definition or some kind of uniqueness about a paper, and you can mention that in the results section. And then comes the pooled outcomes, go directly to the point, what were your primary outcomes, report them. Try to avoid too much numbers in the paragraph. Again, people don't have time to read the whole stuff. Refer to a table, present your results in a table, and keep the results section very much focused on your primary outcomes. Subgroup analysis can be presented. Again, keep it as focused as you can, and then refer them to a table where your results have been summarized. Mention all the forest plot references. If there is any major flaw in terms of bias or anything, mention those in the results section. And these are the points that will also go into your opening paragraph in the discussion. Always open up your discussion saying how unique your study is and what are the main results of your study, followed by various paragraphs that kind of focuses on the topic that you have written up or done the meta-analysis on. A major difference between a qualitative review and a meta-analysis is that in meta-analysis, because it's quantitative synthesis, it's an original article, it's an original research. So be very focused on the results that you want to convey to your readers, with very few discussion about what the current literature says and what the current guidelines are. And then the last paragraph, the conclusion paragraph, very important. Majority of the readers will only glance through the conclusion in the abstract and also conclusion in the discussion paragraph. It should only mention what you have reported or what your study presents. The conclusion has to be supported by the research that you have performed. Don't write anything that you think should be done in terms of patient management or patient care. Just report the results as it is. Avoid cheerleading. Like I said, every study is biased when it's conceived, so you will have a bias to say, oh, maybe EUS guided liver biopsy is better, and try to avoid those kind of sentences where you seem to support the particular intervention that you're studying on. Just keep it straightforward. Like just report what your analysis or results come out to be. It can be positive, it can be negative, doesn't matter. Just report as it is. And in the conclusion paragraph, definitely report on what future studies needs to be done, and that also has to be supported, but by what your results come out to be, and what your analysis comes out to be. So that is basically how the conclusion paragraph should be written up. In the next video I will just basically summarize what we have spoken about and how to create all the supportive documents for your file submission or your manuscript submission. On to the next video.